And now we explore the fascinating world of outsourcing and its impact on global markets in a presentation titled Local Perspective on Global Outsourcing, Trends and Future Outlook. Please welcome Mr. Faisal Kawar, Managing Partner at FENA Holding and MENADevs. Alongside with Ms. Hala Siraj, Managing Partner at MENADevs as well.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, we're just testing. يعطيكم العافية. We'll try to be short and sweet to get us back on schedule. But please, Hala.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. I hope you guys are having a great conference. To those coming from abroad, welcome to Jordan, and we're so happy to have you here. I'll do a very quick introduction of myself. And my name is Hala Siraj. I'm the founder I'm a co-founder and managing partner of FENA Holdings, which is a company that owns MENADevs. And I come from tech. I spent the last 4 years as the managing director of Talabat in Jordan, and prior to that, I was a senior manager with Uber, managing the marketplace in MENA.
And I'm Faisal Kawar, also co-founder and managing partner of FENA and MENADevs. My last 12 years was as a technology investor. I've invested in over 100 companies and over $1 billion across the US, Latin America, Europe, and now the Middle East.
So let me introduce MENADevs to you. MENADevs is a team of software engineers and computer scientists that offer cutting-edge solutions for our clients. We provide end-to-end solutions across software development, data science, and model training. We are today a team of over 220 software engineers and computer scientists headquartered in Jordan, but we also have operations in Palestine as well. Over the past year, we've contributed over 80,000 model training hours across north of 24 projects.
And the question that was tasked to us was, why is outsourcing such a big deal? And frankly, we're here to change the name of outsourcing. We think of it as external partnership. What we are is an extension of your technical capabilities for any corporation that wants to incorporate AI and digitization. Today, it is a non-negotiable. Boards and executives are pushing their teams to be able to implement AI in their entire workflows. Today, as cheaply as possible, at the highest quality possible, using the latest technologies. And that's why today it is a non-negotiable for any company to digitize or use AI.
So just on the back of that, echoing what Faisal said, digital transformation is no longer a nice to have. It is actually a requirement for most companies to remain relevant, to remain affordable, and to remain competitive. And when we talk about digital transformation, the latest trends and kind of the movements that we're seeing in artificial intelligence and cognitive computing, process automations, cloud services, they're reshaping the way businesses do work. They're reshaping the way they interact with clients. They're reshaping the way organizations operate internally from an operations efficiency standpoint, from a labor productivity standpoint. And all of these things feed cost effectiveness and feed relevance and feed competitiveness as well. The IT outsourcing or the IT external partnerships sector is planned to grow to reach over 510 billion by next year. And by 2027, which is only a mere 2 years from today, it's expected to reach over 900 billion. I want to give you, to take a step back and walk you through kind of the 3 different models of these types of partnerships and outsourcing in general. The first kind of vertical is more around managed workforces. So this is more end-to-end. So you'd find a partner that essentially manages the workforce for you end-to-end. And you see projects from kind of ideation to completion with that partner. The second model is a bit more fluid. It's more of an augmentation of your existing staff, and you use that as kind of an agile, on-demand extension of your existing teams for specialized skill sets, for faster kind of go-to-market and scalability. And the last model, which I would say is the most fluid one, is freelancers. So essentially, you'd bring on a freelancer short-term, less of a time commitment, more cost effective, and you get a specialized skill set that kind of helps you execute or helps you with a very specific realm of what you're trying to do.
And so if we look back at the history of IT outsourcing, just for the sake of this session, we'll stick to that word. Today, it started with low complexity and low cost. You had the large technology companies looking for teams of people to be able to really process pretty low-skilled tasks. This has since transitioned to more scalable, more agile, but also global in its nature when we're looking at the 2000s. And today, companies are looking for innovation partners. They're looking for partners to help them build their next products, to execute on those products, but also go to market with those products. And with a remote-first world, today you're able to do it from anywhere. And so partnerships, the way we've been seeing it this year and in the last decade, is we are now an extension of these teams. We're thought partners, not just outsourced, offshore partners as it was in the past. And if you look at sort of the trends defining where this is going, today, all day long we've mentioned keywords, these phrases around AI, around cloud computing, around multimodal. Today, we, as MENADevs, for example, try to always bring in the best talent we can to augment the talent that our partners are lacking or looking for in the market. And so today, if we're able to hire the best engineering talent we can, then we can actually use that talent across multiple partners, not just with one partner. And so today, we can try to scale the best talent that we can get. And today, we won't dive too deep into each one of these, but we are trying to augment our partnerships' technical capabilities as much as we can.
And MENA specifically has been a very, very exciting place for these types of partnerships and outsourcing more generally. Over 2 billion revenues came into MENA outsourcing in annual last year. That's forecasted to go up to $5 billion by 2030. And the reasons are obvious. Beyond cost efficiency, there's also the genuine talent and the skill sets that we have coming out of this region. We're also extremely strategically located. We have government tailwinds and very supportive government infrastructure and regulations around export services. And driven by all of these tailwinds, the tech employment sector is expected to grow at around 20% over the next coming years. And more specifically, AI and machine learning is expected to grow even faster at around 25% annually to reach 5 billion, like I said, by 2030. And to double click on Jordan. So we've seen massive, massive opportunity coming out of this country specifically for these export services in engineering. The biggest one has been around tech competency. So 1 out of 40 graduates in Jordan are engineers, but only 10% of those actually end up working in engineering. That's a staggering number and a massive, massive opportunity that we need to be going after. We're also Jordanians or talent coming out of Jordan is also responsible for 27% of startups in MENA, but we only represent 3% of the MENA population. Majority of the population is bilingual, super, super helpful, especially in a world of large language models and artificial intelligence in that realm. And we're also responsible for 75% of online content today. That's on tech competency. Beyond that, you also have regulatory tailwinds. The government is extremely supportive from a regulatory perspective, and there's all sorts of tax incentives for people to come into this realm and kind of grow from an outsourcing perspective. You also have cost competitiveness. So we're 30% cheaper than Eastern Europe. We're 70% cheaper than North America, and we're actually pretty competitive with counterparts in East Asia and India. And finally, we're a global trade partner for most hubs in the world. We have the free trade agreement. We have we have agreements in place with Europe, with Arab countries. So this country is primed to leverage all this engineering talent and all this firepower to build and do great things.
So what's next? Today, a word was mentioned. It's all about resilience. And today, in any partnership, you're looking for a partner who's always online, always available, but always ready to be with you for the next task, for the next technology, for the next programming language. And today at MENADevs, for example, we launched something called MENADevs Academy. The graduates, the fresh graduates that join us are very competent in the programming languages and technologies they learned while at school. But today, as the workforce matures and the AI advances at a rapid pace beyond the capabilities of what our schools taught us, we are looking for always upskilling, always teaching our engineers to actually be lifelong learners. This is critical in a world where AI is going to make every engineering's primary language English. And this is something that we're trying to push as much as we can. And as we continue to do this, we think about, once you build technology for a partner, who's going to maintain it? So it's all about knowledge transfer. It's all about knowledge capacity building together. And that's the future of partnership, external partnership. And we're very well positioned here in Jordan and the MENA region to take advantage of that, inshallah. And with that, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you.